Hello everybody, today I'm going to be revisiting the iPhone 5S in 2022. Now if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell. So I've never done like an iPhone review before, and I wanted to do the iPhone 5S today because I think it's aged pretty well for the most part, and I wanted to show it off. And I have actually a couple different iPhone 5S's, but they don't work anymore. The battery just won't charge. But I recently got a new one, or a better one, and it just looks so good, and I just wanted to talk about it today. So, the first thing I want to say is, I think the iPhone 5S is, the outside, like the exterior, has actually aged like really well. Like, you would think with like almost a 10-year-old iPhone, it would be like not aging very well in the exterior, but I think there's a lot of stuff I still like about this design. And first thing I want to talk about is just the home button is still here, and I really like the home button, but I'm filming with an iPhone 11 right now, and that one doesn't have a home button. That's my main phone. I'm starting to get used to it again, using a home button, because the home button, I feel like they really died when the iPhone 7 came out, because it's not really a button anymore, it's more of like a sensor. But I like on this that it's an actual like clickable button to activate the phone, and I really like that still. Also, I want to talk about that the power button is on the top, and I thought that it would be like really weird, but I don't find it weird still. Like, I think my iPhone 11, it has a power button on the side, and I've gotten used to that, but this is like I've never left it. So yeah, so that's one thing. And on the side, this is the volume buttons and I think the silencer or the ringer. That hasn't changed, but I do like on this that it's like, because I know in the later iPhones, like they have like bigger buttons for the volume, but I really do like that the plus and the minus symbols right there. Sorry, my camera isn't very good, but I like those smaller buttons. They feel more authentic to me. I don't know why. I got the space gray version because I do like the darker iPhones. And on the back, I just love this design, and even though it's been almost 10 years at this point, I still love this beautiful, like, a little bit of glass design. And this is a single camera. I believe it's 8 megapixels. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, so, and then at the bottom, there's the lightning port, the one that they will they will try and not stop using. But recently I did see an article about, I think it was Europe or something, that they are banning, or they're requiring Apple to start, in the future iPhone models, to start using USB-C, which...
It's about damn time.
Yeah, so they have the lightning port here, and the headphone jack, that's one thing I miss. And I know that it was kind of a thing where people hated it at first, and they got used to it later, but I just still don't like it. Like, so it feels so off without having a headphone jack, and I wish they would bring it back, but like, they never will, probably. But I really do love that there's a headphone jack on here. Here's the lock screen. I have iOS 10 on this, so it's a little bit of a later version, but it's press home button and open. This does not have the slide to unlock feature. And yeah, so you just press it on here, and this, yeah, so I think this is iOS 10, and it runs pretty well still, surprisingly. There's a couple spots where it can get a little laggy, but it's pretty good still. I'm not gonna go through like all the individual apps that I've changed because that would take like forever, but I really do like this layout. Some of these icons have kind of stayed the same, like the calculator, that's kind of changed, that iTunes one, and I just really like this. I kind of do miss the smaller phones. See, the thing is that iPhones have gotten bigger and bigger throughout the years, and I just am not really a fan of the Pro Max models at all. I think they're too big. I really do miss these smaller phones. And I know that Apple, these last few years, they did the iPhone mini models, but those haven't been selling well, and it's kind of sad because I really do like small phones. I would think that because I have an iPhone 11 and I believe it's a 6.1 inch display. I believe this is a 5.4, and I would think that I would find this to be not very usable, but I actually really do like the smaller screen. This is my iPhone SE, first generation. It has like a screen backburn right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of has the same design as the iPhone 5S, and I actually do have the iPhone 5S that I've had since like, I want to say like 2015. So this is my original iPhone 5S. What is this? Yeah, like that's pretty bad. But I mean, to be fair, this is like a 9-year-old phone, and I tried charging it. None of these charge. I've tried 2 nights to wear. This doesn't charge, and this doesn't charge either. So these are basically worthless. But yeah, I do really like the iPhone 5S. I think I wouldn't say I would buy it as a main phone in 2022 because it's so old. But if you want to keep it just for like a collector's item, or like not one that isn't your main phone, I would recommend it. But and I got this for like 20 bucks. It wasn't much at all. And the thing is though, is that this phone has 16 gigabytes on it. I don't think that's anything compared to today, because it just is not enough for the stuff that I have. Where's the storage? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and that's not even, I only have 8 gigabytes on this. So I think that was mostly used for upgrading the iOS system, because I believe it came with iOS 7 originally. I might be wrong about that, but I just really like this design. And I think I did hear rumors that with the iPhone 14, they're gonna bring back these buttons, these small buttons, which I hope they do, because I think I just am so used to them, and I think that would be a cool throwback. But I just really love the 5S, man. I think it's aged pretty well. I think it got all the way up to iOS 12. Like, they supported this thing for a long time. But here's the thing before I say anything, is that 5G, or not 5G, 3G and early versions of LTE are going to be shut down. So people don't know about this, actually. Most people. I think Verizon, AT&T, and all these carriers announced that they will no longer be supporting older phones with data and stuff. And keep that in mind if you're gonna buy these, because I didn't know that until I already ordered this iPhone. But some carriers have already done it. Like I think AT&T has, and I think I have Verizon, so I think it's gonna last all the way through this year. I think they're ending on December 31st, 2022. I just am sad about it, because with people who are, I feel like some people in like the older age have like these older phones because it's expensive. Like, I don't blame them. Actually, my grandpa still has this type of phone, and I think it still will support Wi-Fi most of the time. But if you want like LTE and stuff, early versions, it just won't work. And that's sad, because I really like these older iPhones. I mean, it's not something like, I mean, I kind of knew it was coming eventually, because these phones are almost 10 years old, this and earlier. But it's just kind of sad to see kind of history gone a little bit. And I actually don't agree with the shutdown at all, because I think there's still people in the older demographic who have these older phones still, and it just basically forces them to upgrade to a newer phone. And I think they said everything after the iPhone 6 and after should be fine, because my grandma has an iPhone 6 Plus, and that's still working. But 5S and before, I wouldn't count on using that if you're gonna use like calls and stuff. So I just wanted to tell you guys that because some people don't even know that happened. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I was trying to do this video for a while because I kind of wanted to be nostalgic, but this iPhone 5S won't even power on, so I just had to purchase another one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.